Hello Wargamers, VallumDominatio here once again with my friend.
Hey, it's Twitchy, what's up?
Alright, today we're going to introduce a new segment today. We call it 100 Paints Later.
100 paints later? Is there really over 100 paints?
Yes! Yes, there is.
Actually, there might be now. They got a lot of...
I would not be surprised if there was near 100 paints, if not more.
I guess with all of them, like the, all the different kinds we're going to go over in a second.
Well, that's where we're going to get into that. First thing, we're going to talk about what we do. In 100 Paints Later, we do everything talking about paints. Whether it be from base coats all the way down to the simple dry brushing, to even the super edgy technical stuff.
Ooh, technical paints. That's getting fancy.
Yes, well, that's something for another day, though.
Oh.
But this segment is literally designed, everything regarding the paints.
It should be really cool because we're going to have a lot of stuff, a lot of basic painting, I think, at first.
Yeah.
I mean, neither of us really do advanced painting at all. Mm-hmm. I've done a little bit of like blending, but very little, and it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
But I think the main thing we're going to go over is just all the variety of the types of paints and the variety of colors of the paints they have. They have so many of them to choose from,
True. So not only will we be talking about how to paint certain models specific ways or what order they directly go in, we'll also be talking about the various paints themselves, how many dozens there are, including base, layer, washes, dry brushes, edging, technical, glaze, and heck, and even the brushes that are used to apply those paints.
That'd be a good thing too. They got a lot of new brushes now too.
True. Expensive as heck.
Yeah.
I'll give you
they are really nice though. I mean, for what they are.
True.
And if you take care of them, they last a long time.
True.
I have a few very old ones that last me a long time.
I wish I had your confidence. I destroy my brushes after like 2 weeks.
Oh no, but I'm very very particular. I clean them off after like every color. So I'll paint on a color, whether I'm working on that color for 2 minutes or 20 minutes. I'll take and clean the brush off completely in cold water. You want to use cold water, not hot water, because hot water can actually mess up the adhesive that holds the brush hairs together.
Got it.
But I clean it off very good, and I'll clean it in the paint pot. You always want to have a paint pot. We did it in that too. But it's critical. Your brushes will last a long time if you take proper care of them.
True. And on top of the paints that we'll be discussing, and as well as the brushes, we'll also be discussing on a model breakdown. As in, we'll pull out a random model, not a random model, that
one of the ones we own.
One of the ones we own, or even ones that the viewers themselves decide to throw at us.
That'd be cool too, yeah.
Yeah, we just show them how they break down the paint scheme, like how they go about painting their models to make it look as good as they do, or as well as we do. If you can call it good, I suppose, in my opinion.
No, I mean it's tabletop. We know we're not Golden Demon painters.
No, God
we
forbid.
paint tabletop, but it's really just the time that goes into it. I mean, we're both working full time. We got jobs, we got lives, we got to run, and the hobby. We got to make time for the hobby. We only have so much time.
True. We don't have time to dedicate hours of our lives to just painting one particular model.
Not like the good old days,
Even then, it was still a hassle with homework.
Oh yeah.
But
that's right, kids. Do your homework. Stay in school.
But in all seriousness, guys,
or you might end up like this guy. Oh, he ran away. So
yeah,
it was somebody over the window. Yeah,
yes.
I think it was a neighbor. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's scary. So, in this video, like I said, we'll be discussing several points. It's not just what paints to use and how to go about doing it. We'll be discussing various techniques, including dry brushing, washing, glazes, all the good fancy stuff that you can apply to a model, especially such as independent characters or special models.
Oh yeah, you always want to try to make them look better, make them stand out.
True.
I think I want to get into the technical paints too, because there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with them.
Well, you know more about this than I do, so I'll defer to your knowledge on this one.
Technical paints. That's what I was talking about, at least. There's a lot of cool ways they work. There's a lot of cool things you can do. The lava bases, that's one thing I want to cover. We saw that on
YouTube.
40K TV, I think, or whatever, 40K TV. That was really cool what they did. That's where I learned it from, and it turns out awesome.
Yeah.
It's time consuming, not that hard to do, but it's time consuming because there's so many steps you got to do.
Well,
to make it work.
we'll get into that in a later
absolutely.
video, but that's something we're definitely going to cover in another episode or something, even the next episode, depending on how much content we need.
Oh yeah.
These videos are meant to be short. You know, they're not really meant to be a full 15-minute thing like most of our videos would be. So we're just going to keep it nice and short, excluding this video because this is an introduction. Which brings us to our final point. We are going to have a catchphrase for this series of videos. So, here's what we call 100 paints later. After 100 paints, let's face it, who gives a damn?
Money!
Where?
No, it's an expression.
But anyway, Wargamers, this is our next series of videos, 100 paints later. So until we get across the next video, take care. Say bye. What the? I think he died.
Just a little.
He has blood all over the place. But 100 paints later. Because after 100 paints, let's face it.
Do it over.
You suck.
I know.
You're the one who came up with it, too. That's the weird part.
100. Alright.
Alright.